This is the Sonai test, sewn in termination. What are we calling this? End termination or Sonai? And makes a big bang.
Manufactured.
This is the manufacturer sewn in termination test at Underwriters Laboratory. So far we've been doing very well with the webbing at over 5,000 pounds of break. Still have to contend with the standard deviation and averages, and we'll get you the numbers here shortly. Should be a loud bang anytime here. Okay, maybe not. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Every break is breaking at the sewn-in termination. It's pretty standard with all webbing and rope. And we'll see what this result is, and we'll be back. All right, we got the weight off the ground. So that webbing is sitting in 400 degrees Celsius, and it has to last 5 minutes. Beverly, has this got to be 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Okay. I'm not going to sit here and tape the whole 5 minutes, so I'll come back in a couple. Okay, we just hit the 5-minute mark. Obviously everything is still holding. You can tell there's some very significant heat coming out of there. We're going to let it go for a couple more minutes, see how we do. And then we'll come back. Is that good? Wrap it at 8 minutes? Just so we're not here. Okay, we're gonna coming up on 8 minutes, and we're just gonna go ahead and DC the test. Obviously, the webbing's holding up spectacular. We'll take this back to the shop and we'll do some break tests on it and have the results for you. It's actually coming out. Got one little burn mark right there so far that I see. Or is that, oh, that might be their tape. Is that burn mark from the tape, or is that from, that's from the tape? Okay. Alright, so that was definitely from the tape. So we'll look at that in a bit. Alright, this will be the final test of the webbing. We're going to start the test once the weight gets off the floor, which will be at 15 seconds. Okay. Starting to generate a lot of smoke. 600 degrees Celsius is, I think, what, 1185 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's pretty significant. Okay, we're coming up on 1 minute underweight. We'll see how much longer than a minute this lasts. Be dropping pretty soon. Normally when the smoke flares up that, it's pretty close to breaking. Coming up on 2 minutes. Doing pretty darn good. There again, 600 degrees Celsius, RIT, Kevlar Tubular Webbing. About 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, I just asked for a repeat test. This will be test number 2 without the tape holding the thermocoupler. Since all samples broke where the tape was, we're starting right now at 11 seconds. I just requested another test. They may end up needing to look at a different way to connect the thermocoupler. But regardless, our webbing's passed very, very well. Starting a little bit of smoking now. A little over a minute now. The ones that had the tape on it were breaking at minute 10 to minute 29. So I'm just validating that without any of the tape on there, that the tubular webbing will last significantly longer. Okay, it's getting pretty clear up top, so it may not be lasting too much longer. Normally when it gets really clear, it's gonna drop. We're a little over 2 minutes now, so both tests without the tape, we've significantly increased our length, or I mean our time of endurance at the 600 degrees Celsius. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, what we're doing is our RIT 100% Kevlar rope, starting with now at 7 seconds. Same test, 600 degrees Celsius. We're going to be doing this test until failure. And we'll sit and see how it does. Starting to heat it up there a little bit. Still keeping the weight off the ground. We're at, oh, not quite to a minute yet, I guess. Still holding on. I don't see as much smoke with the rope as I did with the webbing. Actually, it does look like it's starting to generate some pretty good smoke now. Okay, a little over 2 minutes and we're doing very well so far. Coming up to the 3-minute mark. Rope's doing very well. (600°C), RIT Kevlar 100% 7.5 fire escape rope. We're coming up to almost 4 minutes at 600°C, 300 pounds of weight, as you can see down there on the bottom, and we're holding up very well. Okay, it looks pretty clear coming out the top. I'm not sure how much longer, with the webbing at least, once the smoke cleared. We were looking at the end of the test, but we'll see. Be coming up on 5 minutes here very shortly. I think we started the test at 11 seconds. We started the test once the weight came off the ground. You'll see we're at 600 Celsius. Their calibration is 662 on the machine, which equals 600 Celsius inside the heating element, the big silver stainless device there. Okay, RIT 100% Kevlar 7.5 millimeter rope, 600°C, 300-pound weight. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark. Oh, and there we go.